Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Rampage and welcome to Styx, Master of Shadows. Now just before I get into the game, I just want to say that this is a review copy from Cyanide Studios. So thank you guys over there for hooking me up with a review copy. But I also bought the game, so it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, they gave me a review copy I had to put on my other account because I couldn't get a refund. But I realized that I could still get a refund because I could go into account settings and refund myself. But anyway, whatever, let's be quiet. Don't even worry about it. But anyway, so let's check out what the settings are. I just want to say before I actually get into the game as well that I have already played the game, so I know a little bit about the mechanics and what I will be talking about in the game, but you'll have to stay tuned for that. Hold on. Okay, so we're playing with resolution 1080p, vertical sync disabled in-game because for some reason it wouldn't work for me, so it's enabled in the NVIDIA control panel. Light shafts activated, anisotropic filtering at 16 times. Quality of textures, dynamic shadows, both at high, because that's as high as it goes for some reason. Depth of field, motion blur, both disabled. Bloom, distortion, distant objects, enabled. So when you disable depth of field, it also gets rid of this amber effect, which basically has a overlay of a yellow overlay, more or less. And on top of that, it also gets rid of that sort of blurriness within 10 meters, and I'll show you that in the game. It's really quite annoying, to be completely honest. But anyway, let's start a new game and play on... I don't really want to play on Goblin because that's like one-hit kill, so fuck it, let's play on hard. I was going to play on Goblin, but I don't really want to play all stealthy. I want to have at least some chance of fighting back.
A world shut inside another. This is what humans do when they don't understand a thing. They build walls around it. They put locks on the doors, and they put soldiers in front of those doors. The bigger the secret, the bigger the lock.
That's true, actually. I have no idea how that thing's supposed to fly, but okay.
May my ancestors forgive me. I'm one of those, to my misfortune. Ah, this noise. These voices. I can't stand it.
For some reason I'm hearing things.
That damn golden mud oozing from the heart of the world tree. A magma of sticky dreams.
Go to some tree called the World Tree. World Tree
that's forbidden sap.
Apparently
Humans,
spitting out
elves,
amber.
all their private little chatter is mixed up in this disgusting soup.
So far, I have no idea what the fuck's going on here.
Constantly flowing into my head for all these years. It took so long for me to find this place. With each step, I heard my voice a little less, and all the others a little more.
It's given us so much information, yet not much backstory as to who they are, or
I can still
why the World Tree is important.
The heart of the tree.
The heart of the World Tree.
That, at least, I am sure is my own desire. Take possession of this source of infinite power, but also misfortune. It's
Okay,
time
so it gives
to
us
move to the
upgrades.
first phase of the
You can already see that coming.
And it starts now.
Oh, just a heads up, the cutscenes are rendered in 720p, so
All right, wake up.
it's really quite annoying. I thought that this game was going to be a PC exclusive, but apparently it's on consoles as well. I did not know that until
Styx.
I finally played it.
There's a surprise. The elves
weird.
give names to their monsters.
Where do you come from? I've never seen anything that looks like you.
I am one
nice.
of a kind.
It's the elves who created it, Father. That's obvious. They pulled this runt out of their sticky larvae, and they sent it here to spy on us.
Speak. Is it the elves who sent you? Why are you here?
Elves. If you only knew. They don't need spies to find out what's going on in this accursed tower.
So, you're working for them.
He didn't even
What are you
say
out here
that he was
for?
working with anybody at
Came
all.
for the heart of the tree, of course.
He just said you're an idiot because you
The
think
giants
that,
want to retake
basically.
the tree and keep their precious amber for themselves. Father, we must bring them to heel while we still have
I
time.
don't know much about the
I secured this alliance with
elvish
the elves, and I
lore.
intend to respect it. For the moment,
So
we need
the only thing that I know
elves.
is that
You
they're
know it very
associated,
well.
or normally associated
Rubbish.
with
Oh yes,
nature
you do need the elves.
and trees. So
How many of you poor
Okay.
little humans died the last time you tried to extract amber by yourselves, huh? How many? Hundreds? Oh yes, you do need the elves. But they
is it
don't
like a
need
drug
you.
or something, or
How long do you think you can lock them up in their own
I'm
world?
not 100% sure.
The amber.
The first time
is
I played, it was
theirs.
just kind of like,
The
meh.
tree is theirs.
Test out the game a little
The
bit.
heart of the tree is theirs.
I have some
And I intend to get
pretty
my
horrible
hands on
thoughts
it
this far.
and take it away from here.
I'll
They're
explain why in
dying
a
to
minute.
get their tree back, eh? But they won't do a thing. We have an agreement.
An agreement? We don't sign agreements with people who have amber in their veins.
You have amber in your veins.
You're out
Your
of
eyes
your
are yellow,
depth,
aren't they?
Mr. Governor.
Oh,
They
you've
look
got some
yellow.
nerve. I'm sure you've never even seen the heart of the tree.
Oh, but I
Yeah, they're
have
yellow.
seen it.
Unless that's what goblins' eyes are supposed to be.
Since
I
I've been
don't
holed up
know.
in the bowels of the atrium, I can see it night and day, even in my dreams. And every day I say to myself, hey, Rakash, the heart of the
Who's
tree is over
Rakash?
there, almost within
Your name's Styx. What?
By your
Who's
life,
Rakash?
you're gonna find some way to steal it, because you're not leaving the tower without it.
Who's Rakash? Explain yourself, game.
Heart of the tree, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, this.
It does have a nice FOV though. Not gonna lie.
Where was I?
It's probably a little bit too far away,
Anvil.
but it's decently
The heart
decent
of the
sized.
tree.
Like
What did
it's
I do with my
probably
dagger?
about a
I feel naked without my dagger.
I don't know.
I gotta find it quick.
I have no idea how much FOV this would be because
Should be able to
third
climb
person
up
it normally
there.
has a larger FOV, and it's normally horizontal FOV. So don't know. Whatever. Okay.
Did you see the dagger that Duncan found? I wonder where it comes from. It's not from here.
Yeah, well, don't get excited. We'll play for it with dice tonight. In the meantime, keep your hands off.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
wait till
okay,
tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on though, but the physics in this game is really weird with
They
the
must
cloth
be
and stuff.
talking about my dagger.
So
Can't be far away.
I really don't know because I've tested both the 32-bit and 64-bit versions of the game and found that the 64-bit version actually looks a little bit better and doesn't
I
have a
should
lot
drink
of
this
the
flask.
texture
Perk me
popping
up a
issues.
little.
And I'll show you what I mean by that a bit later. I'm not gonna, switch it out again because I have done that before and it's just
Well,
it's annoying
more climbing, I guess.
to keep switching it. Jump, bitch. On that last jump, I don't know if you saw that, but it was kind of more floaty rather than a jump to a different part. I don't know. Whatever. Let's continue. Towards the dagger. Be careful. Unable to defend yourself, you must avoid being detected until you find your dagger.
I must stay out of
Because
sight
apparently I
until
can't
find
punch
my
people.
dagger.
That's too odd. Hello, mate. Can I kill you? No. Interact with it? Can I interact with this thing? No, apparently not. Okay. Torch. Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck? Why did it just like stop? I could have ran away. Bloody hell, game. Let's see what the checkpoint is. Alright, so it's just here, that's fine. We should probably not go that way. I was hoping that the game would actually allow me to kill them using that thing, but apparently I can't. Which is a little bit strange. Extinguish. Ooh.
Always keep to the shadows.
That's kind of cool.
Walk where it doesn't make too much noise. avoid running and farting.
Oh shit! How can he not see me? It's a little bit strange. Oh. Open you. Oh. Oh god! Why is the textures flickering?
So close.
What the fuck?
But it's a mirage. It's so big
Just
that
pretend
it seems to be
that it's not
close.
doing that. Just
I still
pretend.
got a long way to go.
Oh my god.
So, from what I heard, the only access to the heart is a bridge which that
See,
two-faced
the hair
Governor
physics is a
Barron
bit
has
busted.
had closed off with a tamper-proof lock, and he keeps the only key in his apartments. And as if that wasn't bad enough, the whole area is crawling with elves. I'm gonna have to go down into the prisons and free my friend. He knows how to deal with an elf. So, if I'm gonna
Don't get why that
survive
was
in
funny.
this tower,
Okay.
I'm gonna need somewhere safe to get organized, as well as a map of the atrium. Well, I'll get nothing done standing around here. I'll get my dagger, and then it's off to work.
I hope that he's actually like talking in his head, because if he wasn't, there was no lip sync whatsoever in that section right there. Just want to point that
Gotta be
out.
sneaky here. If
Yeah,
I
he'd be able to
stand
see me,
there,
totally.
I won't be seen.
So I take it thus far that this game is supposed to be a stealthy game, and it's trying to force you to play stealthy. Genuinely, I don't like that idea, and most of the time they either have combat in the game, or the combat is extremely limited or broken purposely. I'll get more into that once I have the dagger. Where is he? Hello? There he is. Run! I don't actually think there is a run in this game.
There's my dagger.
Take the plan
Let's see.
first.
We got maps of the area.
Take
I'll
the
do more
dagger.
than that to get what I want.
Anything else? See, and up in the top right, you see plus 20 SP points. Now, it doesn't actually explain thus far what that means and how upgrades work, because you can get upgrades. I'll show you that in a second after I've unlocked this door. So, at skills here, you've got 0 of 4 sort of abilities. Now, I can't actually unlock anything, and it doesn't tell me what I need to be able to unlock it. Skills can be learned at the hideout. You know, so I can go to the hideout, and I assume it's going to tell me how much I can actually use of the SP points to actually unlock them. Because if not, then the SP points are irrelevant, aren't they? So a few people were trying to associate this game with Assassin's Creed. Now, as you can see right there, the sort of climbing mechanisms or mechanics aren't really that great. it's quite basic, but you know, it just looks like it was a lot of things were overlooked
Always strike from behind.
or weren't
Especially
tested
when the fucker's twice your
to its
size.
extent. So if we
And
use
remember
carpets,
to
we
land
can't
on the
actually
carpet to make less noise.
make noise, which is cool. I do like how they've thought out that sort of stuff, because that's a nice touch. I haven't seen a game do that in a while.
That would be messy.
I don't think Thief
Where
did
can I
that.
hide it?
It gave you ability so your, you know, steps were less in volume, but I don't believe it actually allowed you to use like carpet and stuff like that to actually lessen the. Oh my god, you can clearly see the tiling going on here. I'm just gonna finish that sentence.
No choice.
Oh my
To
god.
fight him. Gotta find the best move to counter his attacks.
And that is the combat system, where it's basically a cutscene, not really a cutscene, but more of a quick time event with timing. And it is, obviously that's what quick time events are, but you get the idea. It's stupid, and the fact that it is that stupid forces you to actually be stealthy, and I don't like that idea, because if I get in combat by accident,
Alright.
I am locked in,
Let's
and I
keep
don't know if you
going.
noticed that, but I was actually locked into combat, and there's no way for me to actually leave it. So, yeah, that's a little bit worrying, to be honest. So I can only hold 2 health vials.
Sand.
Ooh, I can throw
A
sand
little
at people.
spit.
I think.
I could put that torch out from here.
No, apparently I can only throw it at torches. Because, you know, that's what you use sand for. I just throw it in their fucking eyes. Oh, fuck. No, that's not what I wanted. Great, thank you. Fucking. There we go. A little strange how it closes, though. Ooh. Can you see me? Nope. Apparently not. Hello. I'm assuming you won't see me if I go in here. Good. See, the AI is a little bit strange, and the texture quality in here is quite horrible. I'm not going to give them shit for this because, well, I should, but, you know, it works perfectly fine with the 64-bit version. It just crashes a lot more while recording. So if you want a little bit more texture fidelity, play with the 64-bit version. You'll probably like it a lot more. Stealthy, stealthy. So far, the stealth mechanics have been a little bit better than
more guards. If I stay hidden behind
Thief,
this
I
barrel,
think,
it should be
anyway.
fine.
Like the guards are really stupid, but you know, the guards are also really stupid in Thief as well. So, but yet that game got a higher score than this, which is a little bit strange. So I'm not too sure why there's so many people fanboying over this and Thief, but when my personal opinion on stealth games is when, you know, you can have a stealth-based game, right? But you don't have to make the combat strictly retarded or strictly broken in order to have a combat system in a game or a stealth, you know, a stealth game, right? If you're going to put combat in there, at least make the combat, I don't know, workable, so you can actually use combat if you need to. I'm not saying that, you know, make the game based around combat. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that if there is combat in the game, make it usable. You know, try and not allow me to use, you know, combat every so often, or if I get stuck in combat, don't lock me in it. Allow me to run away, because, you know, if you have enemies that do a lot of damage, i.e. on goblin mode where they one-hit you, you won't want to get in combat at all. But anyway, let's leave this area.